Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon's Dogma with me, Bring It On. Good turn in the Worm King's ring. Or the fake one.
Salamat is here in Gran Soren yet. That much is certain.
No it's not. He's dead.
Seek out travelers, peddlers, anyone walking the roads. Someone will have seen him. We must find him.
Okay.
The ring is reclaimed. I haven't the words to express my esteem, sir. A talisman of such power must be kept from those who would use it for ill purpose. The Duke will see it well guarded, and the faults in the castle's security mended. Pray let this lead us all to take greater care in the future. For now, you have my thanks. What? Very well. I shall see to it at once. A matter of a most pressing nature has come to us. Make for the southern Way Castle immediately. I've received a report that one of the Duke's men has returned from afar, gravely wounded. He asks to speak with you, in all haste, Arisen. 'Tis odd his message was not writ in the report. An oversight brought on by haste, no doubt. Pray, fly to the Way Castle and hear the man's message, sir. Meanwhile, I am to see the Duke on another matter no less urgent. 'Tis a restless day.
Heard a loud thump. My cat knocked my phone on the floor. Alright. Honor and treachery. Keep selecting the wrong thing over and over again. My cat's got me all distracted. Fastest way to get there. Probably from Cockatrice. Alright, here we go. We'll be there in a jiffy. Though I could have gone at night. Go through the mountain pass again and see if we could trigger that one encounter.
What's inside? Our strength brought us strength in numbers, Arisen. In a single charge! Cannot breach its armor! We have triumphed! Our strength brought us strength in numbers, Arisen. Tis safest on the roads. Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place. The Duke could stand to commission some new roads.
Cons are getting a little political, aren't they? Where are my taxes going if not towards new roads?
Built to keep out goblins, I should think.
Nope. It's where I saw a mushroom up against the palisade there.
Set out from here and we'll be on the path to Gran Soren.
Hey, new quests. Suppression, defeat 2 metal golems. That's a doozy. It is the sworn duty of all who serve the Duke to leave no threat to the safety of Gran Soren's people unquashed. Patrol the land and see these beasts undone.
The training grounds are used to instruct the men of the Corps in combat.
That looks almost cool. I'm not a huge fan of that helmet.
The Corps uses this place to gather new soldiers and train them in combat. This encampment serves as a fine bulwark against monsters. The road splits here. Let's be doubly sure of which will see us to our destination. The structure is abandoned.
Bandits, Arisen.
Let's have a look for supplies within.
Hunter, after they strike.
You all right, Master? Strength in numbers, Arisen. Armed rogues. Seems deserted. Perhaps there's aught left we might have use of.
Alright, I don't really feel like dealing with these wolves, but swap to this so I don't have to chase him down. Or cast anything.
We need but take this road
Just blast him from afar.
There, Master! Wolves!
So, the holy enchantment makes it a little bit more difficult.
We have triumphed!
That was hardly a warm-up.
Unless they run towards me.
Wolves hunted packs! Well cleared of a slippery target. There may be monsters about. Oh, panic!
It'll take more than that.
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
There's a land rife with spawns where useful materials may hide.
We have triumphed.
That was hardly a warm-up.
'Tis uneven footing. Watch your step.
Okay, we'll probably swing down here and take out the
Mind
Cyclops.
the depth of the water.
Just because we're here.
'Tis easy to slip on
And
a
I like
incline
experience.
steep, Master. Watch your step. The footing here is poor. Tread carefully.
The rocks here may hold ore.
There, Master! Harpy! A cyclops! I'll leave the weak foes to you. I am going to stand up and attack! You break free!
And what luck, we also leveled up. Alright, well, I'm not getting that.
The lay of the land defies conventional travel. Let us climb and leap as we must. Out of the way!
Watch your footing, Master.
Die! It flees!
Our strength brought us victory.
There, Master! Wolves! Watch their behavior, then take
You'll
care
now
of
hit them swinging blindly.
We have triumphed! Did it! There's a land rife with spots where useful materials may hide.
The sea is closer than I'd imagined.
Follow this road north and we'll hit Gran Soren.
Quite the grand structure. A way castle, perhaps.
Okay, I'm here. I don't actually remember this quest. Shouldn't be below. Is it above? It shouldn't be if the guy is injured.
Even the most simple mind, any...
Oh, so to walk further.
Arisen, urgent word from the capital, sir. You are to return to Aldous' side with all possible haste.
Have an uneasy feeling about this. Master, to the capital.
Now, real quick before we do that, I want to go check this notice board in Cockatrice. We did find a new quest in the encampment. If there's new notice board quests, the inventories may have upgraded for the merchants. So it might be worth going to the Great Wall, see if there's new gear I can buy.
How's the day fine? The drag. What can I do today, can?
It is a board crystal. What standard do you suppose those stones are?
Alright, so I don't remember the Cockatrice. I remember its weakness. So, hopefully my companions do. Well, it's got feathers. You know what? Let's just use fire.
Turned to stone!
Alright, this fight's a little trivial.
I'll scale it and strike from above.
Oh no, it's running away! Get back here!
There, you aren't petrified.
He was on fire. Gosh darn it. Alright, suppression. Defeat 3 gargoyles. Same description as the other quests we found on the other notice board in the encampment. I don't think I kept... I don't have the what, Cockatrice liquor, whatever it's called.
What a gas!
Sir Aldous awaits you, Arisen. Best you did not keep him waiting.
What damage have I wrought in carelessness to allow an agent of salvation through? And in sending you away afore the creature was revived, the damage was all the greater. While I, in my fool credulity, ran to the castle, only to be knocked insensate by some villain. 'Twas a lucky thing the beast was kept from the residential quarter. Ugh, or the castle. We must rethink the practice of tribute to prevent such a happening again. For now, though, the danger has passed. What of the damages?
We held our ground somehow. Not a single trophy was lost, sir. 'Tis a testament to the efforts of the Arisen. You have our thanks, sir.
Truly, sir, you are a wonder. You've handled the task perfectly. The beast is slain, and the treasure unscathed. 'Tis the first chapter of a new legend, sir. Or at the very least, a task well done. Hail, Arisen. Good news. His Grace has taken notice of your feats and selected you to lead an expedition. It is a difficult task, but of critical importance to the defense of the front. The Duke was adamant that none would do so fine as you, sir.
Of course he
The
was.
journey will take you afar, Arisen. If you've tasks to complete or personal matters to attend to, pray, do so now. It is like you will not see Gran Soren for some time. Very well. Make...
Alright. Do a couple things. Make sure there's no other quests on our Smith's or the other tavern's notice board. And then we can go ahead and do that quest. I do want to go to the Great Wall as well.
Anywhere with the use of a magic item. Shall restore your health. Hold on.
Also, let's go grab Ruin back.
This is a place quite restful to my mind.
Oh, it has to give me that tooltip every time. Oh, darn it, I'm not online. Can I do it from in here? I cannot.
Be they man or... pawn, it is hard to do aught.
Oh, she's got some upgrades.
Yes, Arisen. I am honored.
I will stay on mine. We're only gonna rest one time.
This is a place quite restful to my kind. You can summon pawns as necessity demands here at the Pawn Guild.
We can take on curatives and other supplies for our journey here.
In fact, we can check Caxton's inventory real quick to see if he has nothing new. Let's go check the guy at the Great Wall real quick.
We're like to have dealings with the armor here some...
Tis a heavy onus that...
Tis a mercy that... Come. Come. Everyone, come.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Shoot, I want to try and trigger that one encounter in the mountain pass again. I should have put my port crystal down at the Way Castle. That would have saved us a little bit of hassle.
Support crystal. Tis one can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. This is a place quite restful to my kind.
So we might do that real quick anyway. Let's go back to the mountain pass at night and see if we can proc that one encounter.
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Also somewhere...
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Understood.
We'll just cut across.
I brought this back. The inn offers a clean bed.
Let's cut across from Gran Soren. Also, huge fan of this weapon because I don't have to swap to a blunt weapon to fight skeletons. I'm good against skeletons and zombies by default. I've got the fire damage, and I've got the bone-crushing potential of a mace.
Gran Soren, the beating heart of all Granses. The Duke's burden is great. Between his duties as sovereign and
they hardly falter in their assault. We need sacred light. An imposing structure afore it fell, I'm sure.
And I'm also good against goblins because fire damage. So it's just a great weapon.
Yet rising monster.
that was hardly a warm-up.
Keep an eye turned to the shadow. Close to the head, Rockwell! The canyon floor is an apt spot to find ourselves surrounded. We must be careful. I'll take that.
What's that?
I shall restore your health. Hold on.
We are near half between the encampment and the capital, I warrant. This place must have seen a ferocious battle. Watch for a goblin ambush ahead.
We must take care the past does not claim us.
Not worried about a goblin ambush. I'm looking for...
It is treacherously steep.
what's his face?
Beware the heartbeat force! Beware the heartbeat force!
They just keep flying into the path of my great cannon.
This is harpy territory. Keep watch on the skies. Keep an eye turned to the shadows. Careful, Master. There's cutthroats about. We cannot rest while they yet hunt us.
Drags care not whom they hide.
Maybe I should approach from the other direction.
This is a fine place to lie in ambush,
I don't think I've tried that yet. Coming from Cockatrice and
There, Master! Harpies!
journeying this way, what I might do is put a port crystal at the Way Castle. Look how fast it is to cast that with Worm King's Ring. It's insane.
I shall take counter after they strike.
They attack in quick succession. We have triumphed.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
That was a good showcase of why the Thunder Riposte is so much better than the other ripostes. So I parried the arrow from the one archer and just melted him with it. Can't do that with Holy or Abyssal. They just popped out of the ground, didn't they?
Let the harpies sing!
I'll provoke it. hard to see what lies ahead.
Never forget. Concentrate. Harpy! Beware when the creature dives! We have triumphed.
That was hardly a warm-up. Our strength brought us victory. All texts claim the roads twixt Gran Soren and Cockatrice were once well-traveled. This looks interesting.
I really must thank you, sir.
You are welcome, Miles.
Take that.
It's no surprise, of course, that many a bandit lurks here as well.
Gran Soren stands beyond this way castle. Quite the grand structure. A way castle, perhaps?
Alright, we'll go back through and take that alternate path, and then off camera, probably, or at the beginning of the next episode, I'll decide later. We'll travel from Cockatrice this way. Actually, let me go and put down the port crystal here so I don't forget. That'll speed things up. I'll have to run all the way to the way castle. Wind Paler. Good stuff on that pawn. Huge fan of the Sovereign's Mantle because it has that fur-lined collar, which I've expressed several times. I love fur-lined armor. You can use that to kind of simulate fur-lined armor.
Watch your step.
Like the Sovereign's Mantle goes really good with a lot of other armor pieces.
Visibility is poor. Stay on guard.
Treasure, perhaps? They're left exposed after a grand armed bandit's arisen. Did it!
They attack in quick
We
succession.
have triumphed.
Kill 'em all!
Armed foes. Cannot rest while they dare us. Strength in numbers, Arisen. Counter after they strike.
Take more than that.
Is there truly no easier way to cross this mountain?
This path runs the canyon floor. We'll need to stay wary.
Okay.
Hold on.
Let's fast travel to Cockatrice, enter the gate, exit the gate, just see if we can trigger the final fight for this quest. That's all you need to do to complete it, and to get the item that you're trying to get. And if he doesn't show up, then beginning of the next episode, we'll just fast travel to the Way Castle, walk through the mountain pass a second time for the same night.
We shall
Let's fast travel there now, actually.
traveling peddlers, guardsmen, and other folk.
Quite the grand structure. A way castle, perhaps?
Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Next episode, we will go back to the mountain pass and see if we can't get the encounter to trigger. And if we can't, we'll just go ahead with the main quest. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.